Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today let's talk about defense in NBA 2K22. It's one thing to be an offensive juggernaut, but you can be a next-level player when you can dominate at both ends of the floor. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the Swap Player button. If you want to guard a particular player, press the icon swap bumper and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. To increase your defensive intensity while moving with the left stick, hold the Intense D trigger. If you need to move faster while playing your Intense D, you can also add the Sprint trigger. If you want to contest a shot with a block attempt, try to time the release of the shot by the offensive player and press the block button. For a more aggressive swat block attempt, hold the Sprint trigger before you...
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. The beautiful Bay Bridge, ushering fans from Golden State's old home in Oakland to their new one in San Francisco. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action, along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
VA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And the Oklahoma City starting five. Luguentz Dort out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Derek Favors. And it's Giddey in a two-guard. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Wiseman. Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before worrying about their record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. To the middle.
Coming on to the
Warriors
floor
make
for the
some
Thunder.
changes. Iguodala. Hollis checked in for Wiseman. Payton comes in for Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to MP. Puts it up from 15. That shot is off. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night, so they're forcing someone else to beat them. And more NBA action on 2K Sports, coming your way right after this. And the championship medal of Stephen Curry, not in question. He understands the mental approach necessary to win.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, in years past, the Warriors were the juggernaut. Grant, now they've got some competition.
And Steph, one of 4 players in NBA history to win multiple scoring titles, rings, and league MVPs. I mean, B.A., you can't argue with his methods.
James Wiseman.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
They're playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very useful.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
The Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, the guards. James Wiseman is out there with Andre Iguodala. And it's Peyton in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this. This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Who wants T-shirt? Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors hit team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors hit team.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Wiseman. Iguodala outside. And here's Peyton. Going too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Warriors basketball. At the line for the Dubs, Jordan Poole.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the team. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Muscala's checked in. Thunder on D. 3-point lead. Down low. Porter in the post. Working on Roby. Clock is at 3. Wiggins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the defensive Wiggins brand. Something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's...
We wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy getting it done is James Wiseman.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, number 69.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the paint. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third assist of the night. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Wiggins right side. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
More points on the board for Wiggins. How about this guy? This is a memorable night.
It's Dort on the wing. MP up top. From 11 feet away, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Wiseman
Slams it down with
from
2 hands.
Stephen.
They're really getting aggressive now. Inside. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
15 foul at the line for the Thunder.
That free throw no good. And some changes here for the Warriors.
2 shots.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Poole in for Klay Thompson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. The Warriors leading. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position."
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good
Golden
stuff,
State
Allie.
foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim
That's
and
his first
temporarily
personal
prevented the
foul.
points.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Thunder, number 69. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Warriors make some changes. Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. And Payton is subbed in for Curry. Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jerome comes in for Dort.
With missed opportunities from the line this
2
half,
minutes remaining
they're
in the
not
third.
doing themselves
2
any
minutes.
favors.
Poole from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Williams finds MP to the inside. Muscala, the pass to MP. Oh, and he got
Warriors
fouled on
foul.
his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 6th
And so he's picked up
personal
his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line
And even
for the
from where
Thunder,
we're sitting, you
number
can clearly
69.
tell it was a foul.
At the line
Green's
for 2.
checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Iguodala. That's off as well, so he misses both. There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
MP, the pass to Williams. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, Green with a block.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green doing his thing.
Poole up top. And it's a
That's
defensive 3-second violation. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
What a tremendous showing
Now
from
into the
three-point
line.
land.
Now into the
Check
lineup
in
for
for
the
the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Poole. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Dort, right side. Pass to Roby. Here's Jerome. Defended by Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Things to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Porter Jr. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right things, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.